Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be a bit different. Today's video is going to be about talking about productivity as a whole, the benefits of it, what a productive lifestyle can give you, and the dangers and the reality of an unproductive lifestyle. So I've got three images here, and I'm just going to talk about each one. So let's just go to it, and yeah, this thing is supposed to just be there. Anyway, so an unproductive lifestyle, that's the heading. It says comfort now, regret later. So I think we can all agree comfortable activities, you might think they're harmless, but once you do them, they're not really adding value to your life. Right? It gives you comfort now, but they often give you regret later. Like a lot of these comfort things, you have nothing to show for it. Right? Like and for example, your Netflix shows and your video games and that stuff moment, but you'll often come to regret it because there's no value to it. You know what I'm saying? There's no value to it in the real world, unless you're like a streamer or something. So the whole point is you got to be doing things that are actually uncomfortable. There's a lot of things that are actually uncomfortable, right? That people do are actually benefit you in real life. For example, going to the gym, lifting heavy weights. It's uncomfortable, all right? But you're a man, you do it, but you're going to become stronger, healthier, you're gonna make some gains, right? So it's actually a lot of the uncomfortable, boring things that actually give us a lot of value. So you gotta change your mindset with this. Just doing easy things and living a productive lifestyle, doing uncomfortable things, but they're gonna give you more value later, and that's really it. Like you can, if you let's analyze the image we see in front of us right now. So you see a guy sitting in a chair or on the couch, right? And he has his laptop on there. Just it says endless scroll. All right, you can see Netflix in the corner over there, a library of shows and movies. You see lots of takeaway. You see dreams, big dreams, but he's not looking at it. He's not taking action. It's look like it's been there for weeks, months. You understand? Like there's not. He's just sitting. He's not doing anything that's gonna benefit his life. Everything here is gonna make him regret his life later on because he's living an unproductive lifestyle. He should be out doing boxing. He should be out playing football. He should be out studying. He should be working, trying to get some money, learning a skill, learning something, socializing. Getting new friends. That's what he should be doing. But unfortunately, he's not doing those things. He's living in comfort. He's chilling, relaxing. That's an unproductive lifestyle. He's having comfort now, but he's gonna regret it. And you can even see the regret in his face, right? And you can see the image there where the life you could have lived, the life you could have had. Like you can see a version of himself that's out there, experiencing nature, right? He's up, he's healthy. You know what I'm saying? He looks happy. You understand? But you'll never really know what's going on in that dimension because he hasn't lived that life. You understand? So he's not living it. So you don't know what could have been the life you could have had. You have no idea. You understand? So, and that's where the pain comes in. So it's really important that you avoid this and do things that are actually uncomfortable, that actually give you ROI, a return on investment that actually add value to your life. You see at the bottom of there it says you trade your years of your life for moments of pleasure. Like you understand? For moments of pleasure for years of your life. Like it's you gotta pick a poison. Do you wanna suffer now and then experience it in the future and experience your best life in the future? Or just have comfort now and regret it later. Like you know what I'm saying? So it just comes down to how, if you're a strong-minded person or if you're not, if you're a weak person. This is it. This is reality. But there are steps to get out of this. But before I get into that, let's look at the cause of stagnation. All right, so declining health. So if you live an unproductive lifestyle, your health will decline. If you live like what this man in the picture, your health will decline. He's not eating well. He's eating takeaway, a lot of fast food, chips. You see chips, a lot of cans, soda cans. His health's going to decline. Right? And I said, mental fog and anxiety. He's not socializing. He's not being in the real world. He's not communicating with people. Mental fog. He's scrolling. He's frying his dopamine receptors. Like these are all things that are bad, and he's gonna pay the price, unfortunately, because he's not being productive. Missed opportunities. Again, you're not out in the real world. There's no opportunities where he's at. He's by himself. What opportunity are you going to create? He's not doing anything of value. If he goes out, you'll get opportunities. You understand? Loss of confidence as well. You understand? Like you're not socializing again. If you're not socializing, your social skills and if you're not doing anything productive, right? You make yourself less respectable to other people and to yourself because you yourself you're just rotting away. So you're gonna lose confidence, all right? And empty fulfillment. There's nothing fulfilling here. There's nothing fulfilling in this picture. Nothing fulfilling. He's not doing anything of value or anything or working towards anything that's gonna make him proud. Nothing. So at the bottom it says your future self is watching, make them proud. You understand? So if you're gonna take anything from this, all right, your future self will thank you for living a productive lifestyle. All right, and you gotta do uncomfortable things. All right, in order to get success, in order to be proud of yourself. You understand what I'm trying to say? So you just gotta live a productive lifestyle. That's just it. Now, moving on to the next image. Let's talk about the power of a productive lifestyle. Obviously, it'll help you achieve your goals, a bit of making you more healthy, more mental clarity, stronger relationships. It allows you to do more in life. That's actually what it is. It allows you to do more in life, be more successful. It allows you to grow more as a person. Allows you to learn more about yourself as well. For you can learn, you can get fulfillment through this lifestyle as well. Because as you're being productive, you're trying new things, doing things, and then you might uh, adjust your adjust your life to fit what you want to do in the future. Uh, Actually allows you to be active and gives you more energy because if you're not being productive, you're not doing anything, right? But if you're constantly being active and you understand. Obviously, if you look at closely at the bottom here, it says when you have a productive lifestyle, you're waking up with purpose, you're planning your day with intention, taking consistent action, you're reflecting, you're growing, and being grateful. That's just what a productive lifestyle consists of, right? You're waking up with purpose, you have direction. If you don't have a productive lifestyle, there's no direction. There's no sense of direction in your life. So it's just all about doing more and becoming more, a better version of yourself. So that's what I'm saying. So yeah, you got discipline today, freedom tomorrow, a life you'll love. Simple. Right? Small daily choices and it will carry a long way. It'll compound all the way. Onto the last images. That's the good news. If you're watching this and you're living an unproductive lifestyle, there's you can change, all right? You can just start by moving your body. Just 30-minute walk, an hour walk, or 30-minute jog, an hour jog, a 30-minute gym session or an hour gym session. Okay, you're doing some boxing. Okay, you can even do squats. You can even work out at home, do some squats, do some planks. This is being productive because you're this is add value. Okay, you're being more fit, which is gonna make you more healthy. All right. Feeding your mind. It could be reading, it could be journaling, it could be learning a skill, it could learning about something that you're not educated on. It could be studying if you're a student. Okay, learning a skill, if you're trying to make more money. Okay, this is feeding your mind. You could even focus on your goals. Okay, if you have any goals in mind that you want to achieve this year, you can list out the steps on paper or of what action you can take to work towards that goal. So if your goal is to get an ace, I don't know, a first this year, so a first on your module, for example, you can list out the steps on how to get a first in that module. So what do you need to do? You need to start making. Maybe you would say, okay, I need to do 2 hours of revision every single day, or 30 minutes of revision every single day. I need to get the book for the module, of course. I need to go to the uni library, get the book, and take it home with me and use that to revise. I might change up my revision method. I might change up my revision method and use flashcards instead because they're more effective to recall. You might you know what I'm trying to say. You might list. You're gonna focus on your goals, right? So you're gonna list out steps in order to achieve your goal, and you can only do that by being productive. That's just how it is. And also building real connections. So if you're being productive, chances are you're going to be outside working towards something, and you're going to meet people who are on the same life trajectory, life direction as you. Yeah, so you're going to build real connections, build connections with people that are doing things that are valuable. You understand what I'm trying to say? So you build real connections. If you're living unproductive, you're not really you're not going to meet good people. If you're not being productive, you're not going to be socializing and meeting people that are doing good in this world. You know what I'm trying to say? And also create a life you're proud of. There's no person on the planet that is proud of their life, that's actually really and truly proud of their life if it's unproductive. It's not. You understand? A productive lifestyle it shows that you're working towards something, your life has direction. You understand what I'm trying to say? So this is what this channel is for. It's to get you to change from an unproductive lifestyle to a productive lifestyle. And you can literally just start with this. You can just start by moving your body. feed your mind. And every time you do any of these activities, just think, remember, and think, this is gonna make my life better. And this is just gonna make my life better. And that's all you need to know. You understand? If I can read a sticky note, you don't need more time, right? Because we all have 24 hours in a day. You just need a better use of it. So you just start now. It's as simple as that, guys. It's as simple as that. Just make better use. People that are living a productive lifestyle make better use of their time. That's all it comes down to. Who's making better use of their time? That needs to be you. So that's what I wanted to talk about. I feel like it's very important for especially for a uni student to make good use of their time. There's many things you can do. All these things outside your lectures. You don't have to just go home and chill for the rest of the day. You can make good use of time. You understand? It's a lot of growth that needs to be done in your early 20s, and you can start by doing that with a productive lifestyle. So I just wanted to talk about this, the dangers and what you can, the benefits of doing a productive lifestyle. Anyway, that's the video. And also, if you guys like this video, go to school.com and join my school community link in the description. And also, you can access to a bunch of courses. It's $25 a month right now for the first 10 members, and, and after on the 11th member, it'll go up to $49. All right. So guys, subscribe to the channel as well. We need subscribers. All right. If you found this video helpful, you can subscribe as well. I'm making videos consistently. So yeah, stay tuned. Anyway, stay productive.